Good morning, Krakow. Today we go to Wadowice and we visit the hometown of John Paul II, which has been turned into a museum. And we have Mass at the church where he grew up as a boy and was baptized.
Good morning.
Lovely buffet here for breakfast. Our folks have a very easy morning today. Some of them didn't come down yet because it's a late morning for us. There's our bus driver, Boogie.
When we can sing the Polish morning hymn in Polish. So if you have the lyrics with you. Kiedy ranne wstają zorze, Tobie ziemia, Tobie morze, Tobie święta, żółwią wszelki, bądź pochwalą, Boże wielki. Okay, we got it.
We're watching the second half of the movie about the life of Maria Faustina as we drive to the hometown of John Paul II. This is St. Mary's Church, the church of John Paul II when he was a little Carol Watiwa. We have just entered the house of Carol Watiwa when he was a boy. It's now a museum. We're getting instructions on how our systems work, audio, and we're going to go through this museum self-guided tour. Speaking of Poland, he said, I spent most of my life here. I was called to the priesthood and the bishopric here. I was a bishop from the mountains, a cardinal from the mountains, and in the end, I became a pope from the mountains. His mother said she wanted two sons, one to be a doctor and one to be a priest. His brother Edmund was a doctor, and he became a priest. From priest to bishop to cardinal to pope. here are all of his encyclicals. Look at that. This man was a man of writing, of doctrine, philosophy, theology, brilliant. Janet and I and our family were there for the Jubilee 2000, and we got to meet John Paul II in his private chapel. These old videos of him walking in the woods, canoeing, kayaking. What a guy.
They use a kayak like that.
Yeah.
They flip it upside down and have mass.
Kayak upside down for mass. After the museum, everybody had free time to go find a place to eat and to explore the town and enjoy the church. And then we're going to gather together at 2 o'clock for Mass and the Divine Mercy. Look who we see in Wadowice here. But there's a lot of festivities today because it's Divine Mercy and people are out celebrating. And we're glad that we weren't at the Divine Mercy today. We went yesterday for the Saturday evening anticipatory Mass. But there's a busy place here today celebrating Divine Mercy. Here are some random shots of the Polish people here. And notice how many kids there are. Lots of children. This is the baptismal font of John Paul II when he was little boy Karol Wojtyła, and he came back here to pray and thank God for that new birth through water. Here's the family that were all from this parish. There's his parents, his brother Edmund, and little Carol.
And sisters, let us here enjoy God's grace being in this special place. Let us entrust in the hands of Our Lady through Jesus Christ, the risen one.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John.
That's what we see in this museum, and the poor boy lost his mother just before receiving communion when he was 9 years old. Then 3 years later he lost his brother Edmund, and then actually before that he lost another sister, Olga Maria, who was born 4 years before him and only lived for a day. And then he was very close to his father. His father, as we could see there, was praying all the time. He was a very devout man. And whenever he woke up, you could see how they were sleeping next to each other in the same room. And he saw his father always kneeling before the window, praying. And so that's why John Paul II learned how to pray as well and how to kneel. Here we can notice how much he learned from this town, from this country, from his father.
Well, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is Divine Mercy Sunday, and we're at the Church of John Paul II's childhood, and we're going to pray the Divine Mercy here at the Divine Hour.
As a fountain of mercy for us, I trust in you. For the sake of his sorrowful passion,
Have mercy on us and for all.
for the sake of his sorrowful passion,
Have mercy on us.
for the sake of his sorrowful passion,
Have mercy on us and on the whole world.
for the sake of his sorrowful passion,
Have mercy on us.
for the sake of his sorrowful passion, 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 for the sake of his sorrowful passion.
Heading back to Krakow, you can see the Tower of the Divine Mercy. Our hotel there, the Vienna House, so we're heading through the tunnels over to the square where we're going to have dinner at the oldest restaurant in Krakow, or Poland, they say.
Cooling down fast, eh?
We're on our way to our restaurant. This is St. Mary's Church here at the center of Krakow Square. We'll be back here again. Going into our restaurant here. It is the Wierzniak, and it is since 1361 this restaurant was first opened. And here we are at this special dinner for our group. I found out that we were going to have some pretty rustic dinner guests with us tonight.
Take two. Just a quick toast to Steve and Janet, the excellent time we've had so far, and looking forward to more through the rest of this pilgrimage. And to Father Alfonso, who was just showing us all the best sites as well, and some of the side tours and such. And hopefully everyone is enjoying it as much as Karen and I are. So, here's to God.
Thank you. Dumplings with mushroom sauce. This is duck. Unbelievably good too, by the way.